On this fateful Monday morning, the residents of Mamfe, Igwe precisely, woke up to a devastating massacre that shook the community to its core. Immediate reports suggest that at least 50 people, including children, lost their lives in the brutal attack, with reports of people burnt alive in their own homes and horrifying accounts of rape and murder, particularly targeting girls and women. Dozens of homes were reduced to ashes, and even children and infants fell victim to this appalling act of violence. The perpetrators behind this tragedy remain a subject of speculation, raising questions about the involvement of Ambazonia fighters and the Cameroon army. This story is still developing, and details are still coming in as to how it happened and who exactly was behind, who exactly were the perpetrators behind it. However, there are various claims surrounding this massacre in Mamfe today. Cameroon officials were swift to point fingers at Ambazonia fighters, a freedom-fighting group seeking independence for their own country. However, there is a lack of concrete evidence so far linking Ambazonia fighters to the scene of the incident. Eyewitness testimonies have contradicted the official narrative from La République du Cameroun, suggesting that the Cameroon army arrived overnight and disguised themselves as Ambazonia fighters by changing their uniforms before perpetrating the killings, the rape, and the burnings in Mamfe today. Civilians have noted that the alleged involvement of Ambazonia fighters seems unlikely due to their historical tactics. Throughout the struggle for independence, Ambazonia independence, Ambazonia fighters have not been known to engage in acts of arson, particularly burning of homes. This discrepancy raises doubts about attributing the massacre to the ARF, as their modus operandi does not align with the reports of widespread destruction and burning of homes today in Mamfe. One of the most significant points of concern is the presence, ladies and gentlemen, is the presence of a gendarmerie post in the immediate vicinity of this incident. The gendarme post, responsible for maintaining security, they say, and of course law enforcement, should have intervened in the face of such a massive catastrophic event. They did not. There have been no reports of any intervention or assistance provided by the gendarme post during the killings and burnings. Their whereabouts has not been accounted for throughout that incident. Nobody knows where the gendarmes were when these homes were burned, dozens of homes burned, over 50 people killed, and there is a gendarme post in the vicinity, and nobody is accounting for their activity. None of it is seen. This raises questions about the effectiveness of so-called security forces in preventing atrocities such as this. And it can only confirm the allegations that this was a Cameroon carefully crafted and carried out act. The public's conclusion based on the evidence available is that the Cameroon army played a significant role in the Mamfe massacre of today. Eyewitness accounts of soldiers changing their uniforms to resemble Ambazonia fighters before carrying out the atrocities, the killing, and the arson have cast a damning light on the army's involvement. Further, the presence of a large number of military personnel reportedly deployed to facilitate President Paul Biya's power anniversary celebrations and to protect the elite add to the suspicions surrounding the Cameroon Army's culpability. In the wake of this tragic event, ladies and gentlemen, it is crucial to emphasize here that there is urgent need for a thorough investigation and the pursuit of justice. The families and the community of Mamfe deserve answers, as the loss of innocent lives and the horrifying acts of violence committed against women and children cannot and should not go unpunished. It is imperative that independent investigators be allowed to conduct an impartial and transparent investigation to identify the true perpetrators and to hold them accountable for this heinous crime. The international community must not overlook this incident. It is imperative that independent organizations such as Human Rights Watch, human rights groups, they conduct their own findings to uncover the truth behind the Mamfe massacre. The victims and their families deserve justice, and those responsible for these heinous acts must be held accountable. In addition, the government of La République du Cameroun must address the Ambazonian conflict and aspirations of Ambazonians. The ongoing struggle for self-determination, for independence in Ambazonia has created a volatile situation, and it is crucial to find a peaceful and inclusive resolution to the conflict. By avoiding genuine dialogue, the Cameroon government hopes, or they think, that it will bring a solution to the end of the war. Let me assure you, events such as what happened in Mamfe today can only go to stir up anger, and more resolve and determination to fight among Ambazonians.